Resources of foods in the sea. One of the main resources of the sea as a resources of foods wherein it finds the one of most source of food are in the sea. It is mean that resources in the sea is foods because the most resourceable foods are in the sea. For example, we can see the fishes, shrimp, crayfish, shell, lobster, and other more that is eatable for us and also eatable for the other organism. Sea lives 1,000 of organisms that can be eaten. It has also been recorded that fishermen around the world caught a total of 200 million pounds of fish each year. It says it sees lot of foods source. A million years ago, about 400 million years, where the fishing started, and in 1,000 years ago, which the trading started, that are part of a human interaction with society. The first trading started from a Viking, trading of fishes, cod, and dried fishes. In ancient time, Viking transported fishes and dried cod to 1,000 miles around northern Norway to a Baltic Sea. Transporting of fishes such as transportation of Vikings is an example on how society interacting with the marine resources or the food resources of the sea. It shows that fisheries and researchers are developing and preserving the resources of the sea, especially in food resources. Development of it is important to the communities to survive, to live, and also preserving it so the generation to generation will still have the resources of foods. The resources or foods in the sea will continue to generation and generation and will be developing and developed.
Everyone, in continue to our topic, let's proceed to the resources of the sea and the products and what can we get kind of products from the sea. And one of the example is the oil and the gas extraction from the seabeds of our oceans. Basically, 70% of ocean of water covers the earth's surface. So understandable that most of the products comes from the ocean. Earlier, there are some of the extraction uses or ways is using the wooden piers or piers, like and the near shore of the sea. But time goes by, the advancement of technology influence to how to extract gas and oils, so it reaches even from the even on the bottom of the sea and even the kilometers deep of the ocean. Just like from the example, this is the old times ways to extract oil and gases from the sea and the ocean, and from the newer one, these are the examples: the auger, the Mars, Orsa. That's a type of how they extract oils and gases from the bottom of our oceans, like from 0 kilometer to even it reaches 3 kilometers deep. So offshore oil drilling rigs and ship platforms had been built to get oil from deeper water farther offshore than ever before. that because the influence of the advanced technology.
The seafloor contains deposits of minerals that we use every day, such as copper, zinc, gold, nickel, silver, and phosphorus, that are found in the rocks that lie beneath the ocean and rocks that form the continents. Most minerals that are mined are manganese, nickel, copper, and cobalt, which are important to the industry. Those minerals are potentially from a polymetallic noodles, which are lumps of minerals.
Energy. One of the examples that creates energy is the tidal power harnesses, as we can see shown in the figure. This creates energy and transforms into usable electricity. Energy is created by the rise and fall of ocean tides. So what is turbines? It is also known as tidal turbine. Looks and functions very similarly to a wind turbine, but instead it harnesses the power of the tide. Turbines have have 2 or 3 blades and is anchored to the seafloor. So this next slide is this tidal energy use is effective and pollution free. The problem we can face here is that the resulting changes in the tidal patterns can be highly destructive in the nearby environment, since as we can see it is big, it uses wide spaces, and then it can destroy rich marshes and the estuaries. This next slide about energy is another potential source of energy is from wind generated waves, which is obviously wave energy. This type is particularly in areas which have powerful regular waves, so that it can produce energy. And then another way to harvest energy is what we can see in the image: ocean thermal energy conversion. It is a technology that produces energy. This happens between ocean surface waters and deep ocean waters. And as we can see, there are other terms that is being described in the image.
Desalination plants were first built in the coastal region designed to convert seawater into fresh water to supply the desert and semi-desert part of the world. The word desalination refers to the removal of salts and other minerals. The traditional way of desalination is to boil and recondensate those seawater to leave salt and other impurities behind. The modern way is to let water run through blocks that blocks minerals, therefore desalinating the seawater.